Hello guys, my name is Benz and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. First off I want to apologise by the lack of videos over the last few weeks. The one that was meant to be out last Saturday, I recorded something but the whole video was all rushed. I recorded it, edited it, and then I just felt that was crap. It wasn't worth putting out. That was far worse than what most of my other videos are anyway. So I gave up on that idea and just didn't put it out and I forgot about that week. Re-record for this week. Start afresh. Um. So yeah. Going back to the last episode, we were in Iceland, and I said the next episode we will go from Reykjavik and go around the top half of the island, the top half of Iceland, get back to the port, and then go somewhere else. Unfortunately, SCS. Well, unfortunately, however you want to look at it. SCS have just dropped the public beta for 1.22.03. I now have it downloaded, and you can see there's a few little changes on the screen. A few things they've added in. They've added in some more customized options for the tyres on the colours, like the runner bit you can see there. I think you can paint them. We'll have a look at that in a little bit anyway. But the biggest thing they've added in is a thing called World of Trucks contract or external contracts. Basically, they're contracts you download from World of Trucks. So you can see here, new World of Trucks contract pending. I actually looked at this at work today. It was the first time I heard of it being downloaded. It was actually become available yesterday on the 25th. Today is the 26th, obviously. So I downloaded it, had a look at it, and then through my phone I went through World of Trucks and saw there's loads of jobs that I could do, and I selected one. And that was going. Let's have a look, shall we? So new World of Trucks contract is pending. So it was this one I selected. So it synchronizes up, and then you can see on here I've picked a job from Felixstowe going to Lille. Remaining, that's real world time. So that's World of Trucks. Yeah, World of Trucks time, which is I think it's Universal Time Code, which is Greenwich Mean Time. So basically, the time here in the UK, it is the World of Trucks time. So UTC Universal Time Code. That's what it is. When I first selected this, was 5 hours left. Obviously, I selected that at about 11:15, something like that. So now, two hours left. Job income is only 10 grand. It's not a very big job. I just wanted to get on with it. Cargo mass only £33,000. I'm assuming that's a setting that's been reset because of the update. Because mine was set to tonnage in kilos. But anyway, yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's catch up here. So you can see, you can download these from the World of Trucks. You have to go onto the World of Trucks to select them, I think. Hold on, let me just, because there was another option actually. So let's leave that for now in case might find another one actually. So what about a pendant? There was, if you go in the job market, there was another one. So you got your frame market, quick job, and external contracts. Complete one using your own equipment. Record of these jobs is stored to your World Trucks profile. Okay. At the moment, I know that the World Trucks profile, at the moment, just during the beta, they'll be recorded, but when the public version comes out, the full public version, that data will be wiped and you have to start again. I'll just say that now. So external clients, click on that and see what it comes out with. So at the moment, that's the only one that lets me do. So I can only select one at a time. Let's just try something. You're about to balance. Currently, no penalties apply. However, cancellation recorded on your. No, let's not do that. Actually, let's just leave that for now. I don't know if I had abandoned it to try and find another one that would take me. Fuck it, let's test it. So I click yes. Right, was taken. Currently, you do not have any contracts taken on World of Trucks. Once taken, hit refresh to fetch the job from World of Trucks in the game. So find new contract. Do you want to open it in that? Jobs market page. Yes, okay. Oh, okay, it's just brought up my Steam browser, so I don't think you guys can see this. So give me a few minutes. let me just sort this out. Okay, I'm back. Right, so what you have to do is you have to, if you're using the Steam version, which a lot of you will be using anyway, just because I know you guys like to play on multiplayer. If you don't have a job going, you click on find a job. I'll open up the Steam browser and put your details in the World Trucks, and you'll be given a list of your nearest ones. And you select it, come off, click on refresh, which is then down here, and then it'll bring up the job that you've selected. At the moment, I don't know the point of it, but let's talk about it on the road. Right, so begin delivery. So is that going to take me straight into it? Okay, so that's already put the trailer on. So that took the whole fun out of that. So at the moment it's like a quick job but in your own truck. Don't know if I like that or not. Right, so this job goes from, I think it's, I can't remember fucking buttons now. Yeah, it goes from destination Groningen. Yes, Felixstowe to Groningen. Next we're stopping to right, okay. That's new. Oh yeah, they've changed some of the noises of the trucks. Now this, so I'm in a FH16. This sounds fucking far more like it. Sorry, I apologise for the noise. I'm gonna put my shoes on because there was something. That's not what I explained, isn't it? That one on. That one on. So yeah, the sound of that one's definitely been improved. That one sounds a lot more like the current FH16 because the sound that was on it, sounded like just like a standard FH, 13 litre. So this now actually sounds like a 16 litre engine. The outside sound doesn't change too much. Everything else has been changed. I don't really think so. What are we going to look at? Okay, yeah, let's go up to the workshop and see what we can do with it for the paint thing. Right. Another thing I have got, which I did mention in my last recording, but never actually put it out. Have I got all my lights on? I think I have. No. Is I have a new steering wheel. I have the current Logitech G29 steering wheel, which is fucking fantastic. So as you can see, I can now select manual gears. Yeah, I have the H shifter as well, sorry, yeah. So I got my clutch. I use the skip to every gear, so I'm on every even number gear. I apologise for any gear crunching. There's going to be quite a bit because I'm still, I've had it for a few weeks. I haven't been playing Euro Truck enough to get properly used to it. But I'm a very fuel efficient driver with it. So I always try and pull away in the lowest gear I can. Let's go this way. Oh, the actual driving noise has changed. Yeah, that definitely sounds more like a fucking Volvo. Oh, such a more repaired to it. Oh, crunch already. Yeah, I've also done away with the retarder brake and brought in the exhaust brake. That's more realistic with the manual gearbox. It just feels better. I can control the gears as well. don't get me wrong, the old Logitech Driving Force Pro, whatever the hell it was, that was not a bad... Oh, that's something I got to get used to, is the braking. It wasn't a bad steering, it was just too fucking noisy. This one with the H shifter, it's smoother, it's more responsive for the force feedback. I've had some issues with it. This is actually the second G29 I've had. There's the first one, the actual left paddle shift packed up. I'd have it replaced. Service. What one is missing? Paint, isn't it? The paint one's missing. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Front. So, these are tyre sizes, and these, by the look of it, are ratings. Category ratings. So, fuel efficiency, handling and weather, and road noise. So as you can see, the more expensive they get, the better they get on the road. So this one's less fuel efficient than this one, and then obviously this one's less fuel efficient than this one. So the more expensive one, which I've already got fitted, are better. So that's good, I suppose. And which I said about the change of the colour of the things. Oh, I missed it. Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah, you're gonna see quite a bit of this shit on fucking multiplayer when it does eventually come out. That's a bit. Oh, keep fucking missing it. Come here. Let's make it that blue. Keep its preset. Use preset. Use preset. Oh, use preset. There you go. Oh, that brings a whole new level of fucking customization. What else? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah. So me saying there's only 3 options of tyres, so there's not a huge choice. I have a funny feeling they're going to bring in more tyres. Looking at this, they're going to bring in more like standard tyres and more like variations of tyres. So you might get like several variations of this Trailmaster one with better or different variations of the ratings. Because there is that should not cost me anything. What? Synchronizing your track before? Why does that keep synchronizing then? World of Truck's job is suspended. Why is it suspended? Is it because where's my trailer gone? What? Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on? Job market, external contracts. Synchronizing. Resume delivery. So, hold on. What's going on here? Okay. So why'd that put me here then? Okay. So that's completely reset the truck. Let's reset the lights as well. Oh, bollocks. So what's going on? Okay. Right, okay, right. Me still no understanding. So yeah, it's completely set the truck because I've lost all my fucking... So... I don't know. That's confusing why it's done that. maybe it's a beta thing then. Oh well, I've turned all the mods off. I'll say that now. I've turned all the mods off just to make sure this actually works. I think the brake pedals changed. It feels different. I was getting better at the braking. Braking a lot more than what it was. Strange. Oh yeah, there's a on there on SCS's website where they've got like the SCS blog. Top gear, coast on cruise control. Yeah, there's a thing on the SCS's website there, their blog screen, blog website. So I was looking at a screen, just said screen for some reason. They've put, there's been a lot of people asking what is the point in putting this game mode in, because at the moment, as far as I can tell, it's pretty pointless. From what we've just seen, is a glorified version of the quick job, where you select a truck, you select the job, you get transported to the job, and then you just do the job, and that's it. And there's no personal stuff to it. They're just now bringing in your own truck. But reading through the blog post, they have put in is a big bold thing saying of what their brief description of what their intentions are for this, and this is like the start of their end goal of what they want. They've got some big things planned for this, and try and read and drive at the same time. Right, so I'll try and remember to put a link in the description for this, so you guys can all have a look as well. Have a read of it. It's quite interesting to what they've added into 1.22, what their intentions are. But what they've said is, just play this left turn first. Crunch the gears. Come on, puppy. Good boy. Right. So the first bit of it goes. Actually, two paragraphs. I'll read the first one, which isn't in the bulk. We have received numerous questions on why we are even venturing into this direction when there are so many other game features that we could, features to implement that we could and should pursue. So I'm trying to shuffle between two screens here. Looking at contracts in isolation, they are indeed not a game changer, but as the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Now this is the bold bit. This is the bit they're trying to get across and trying to say what their intentions are. Our long-term vision is to create a complex new metagame on top of the existing game with online gameplay. With the existing game, sorry, let me read that again to make that sound how it's meant to sound. On top of the existing game with online gameplay, rich economy, RPG elements, virtual trucking companies, and eventually multiplayer support. Should make a junction first. Should need to brake. To get from point A to point B, we'll need to pass a lot of milestones, test out many things, and we would be happy to have you along with the ride. So, one of the first SCS games I played was 18 Wheels of Steel, American Long Haul, or something like that. It was something long. I think it was American Long Haul. I'm sure it was American Long and I've mentioned this before in a previous video as well, but on that game, you could purchase your truck, you could buy used trucks, and you could also purchase a trailer. So you could buy a flatbed trailer and then get contracts for like a low loader flatbed trailer, you know what I mean, ones where they put the diggers on. So you then get what? Sleep? What? You could get get the flatbed trailer. You can then contract the truck to do basically just. I'm gonna put a sentence in a second. Oh, that truck's going, but I'm going out. Where is he? Shit. Oh my god! Change gear. I'll fuck up the rest of it. Talk about what I'm trying to say here. Ah, wrong button! It's all going tits up. I'm losing everything I need to be pressing. Pull over, doesn't it sound right? Oh, shut up, you yawning. I should have a bit more practice trying to record as well as do a hate shifter fucking gearbox and trying to fucking. Oh, that was a thing. I'll fucking get used to it eventually. Let's go this way. I don't know there's cars on the other side. Bollocks. This one. This is one. That'll do. Fuck it. I love that new noise. Right, quick look at the settings. What are the settings? Gameplay, isn't it? Has it changed? Not sure. Pounds on long tons. Kilograms in tons. That changed. Let's go with that. Right. Drive. Yeah, so in American long haul you could buy a trailer. Buy an empty trailer, and that would be sleep. Before I forget. Yeah, you can buy an empty trailer, and then you can contract that truck and trailer to do a certain job. You can either drive it yourself, so you could drive around with an empty trailer and just go around picking up certain bits, put it on the trailer, drive off, drop off your load, take the tractor or whatever off the trailer, and then drive on to the next destination with an empty trailer. You could do it with all sorts. You could do it with skeleton trailers. You could do it with like the trailer that you can see with the guy next door, or the trailer that I've got on me. You could put loads in the back of that, empty it out, and then you drive around with an empty trailer. What I'm really, really hoping, is that is the sort of thing that SCS is going to aim for, but on a much, much larger scale. SCS has a huge fan base for Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator when it comes out. People are fucking, really looking forward to that. And I think that's being held back, possibly for this sort of thing that they want to put into it, because eventually they're going to have to do it at some point. They're saying on there about multiplayer support. They're going to take the Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer that is currently and implement. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to take that one and put it into their own thing and call it an SCS thing. but then sync it with World of Trucks, and everything then will be linked. And then lost my fucking train of thought now. Yeah, and eventually you'll be able to buy your own trailers, and have your own personal property, but then sync with everyone else, so everyone else will buy their own truck and trailers as well. The way SCS is going with this, it's looking very good. It's looking like a full proper, like they say, RPG style game, which will eventually be with your mates, basically. At the moment, the base game of ETS2, you can get a decent-ish RPG style game out of it, but then you can't bring that across over to multiplayer, because for me, I spoke to a few people and sometimes it does work for them, but when you get like the garage manager, and you can get your drivers, get your trucks, and even like the banking system, when you get like a bank loan, they don't work online for me. The drivers won't make any money. I think I still pay out wages for them, but they won't be making me any money. And same with the rent, not the rent, the loan system. I can't. I think I can take out money, but it doesn't get paid back. So I can take as many loans as I wanted to, but they just don't get paid back, and they just don't. The banks don't want the money back. That sounds like a fucking paradise for most people, but that's how it is online. So you either play offline and have your more RPG styley thing, but that you're sort of on your own, or you go on multiplayer when you're with your mates, but then you don't get the RPG style of things. You can just dick about, and I think what SCS is planning is bringing all that together, and then some. Because they're still talking about bringing in like different variations of trucks. Someone was talking about a rumor that they're bringing in Coach Simulator. They're going to just bring it in like a DLC for this, rather than bring out a separate game. They're going to bring it into the Euro trucks. But that one's sort of up in the air. I haven't seen any evidence of that myself. It's just all on hearsay and on like the grapevine sort of thing. So eventually it will. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm really hoping. That's what I personally want to happen. And that's what they sort of sounded like they want to do. But we'll see. Alright, let's carry on with the road. Let's go around down the road, get ourselves to Groningen. So we're going in it. Groningen? Yeah, Groningen. Just try not to crunch as many. Oh fuck, I'm going to do a service as well. Bloody. I'm going to have a service as well. I think I'm 8% damage. Oh well, got the air pressure. I think that's enough. There we go, yeah, that's enough. Crunch gear already, never mind. Alright, get ourselves a Autobot. Synchronising your progress. Also, another thing they did say was that the two, when you have your game jobs and then you have your World of Truck jobs, your contracts, they will stay separate. That could have been the link problem I had actually. Is that if you can, I don't know how you do it, but you can stop your so I can stop this current job at the moment if I wanted to. I don't know how, I'm not going to try because I want to get this job done, but you can stop this job and then start another job, start like an in-game job. I don't think you can't start another contracts job, you have to finish the one you're on, which is what we sort of found out. But you could pause this one, go back to the other one, go and start another one in game. But the time will be definitely be ticking down for the World of Trucks one. That one will still be ticking down. So once that expires, obviously that'll probably be a bad mark on your World of Trucks account. Obviously that mode already counts, so it's still beta. But I have a feeling eventually they're going to start ranking drivers. You'll start to see what sort of money they're going to come in, what sort of money's coming into a certain driver, what sort of money they're making. And I have a feeling, did I read it? Some RPG, virtual truck. Virtual truck. Virtual trucking companies. That's another bit. I didn't even fucking read it as what I should have read it as. Virtual trucking companies. So, like, virtual truck companies at the moment, they're just bands of people joining together. There's no like official links of anything, you know. I don't know how to really say it. There's nothing to rank people on their driving. You know, there's no. It's hard. There's no one place where all drivers can go to see how each one stacks against each other. You can do it like in your group of mates. There is a website, myvtc.net, where you can set up your own thing and just put what jobs you've done. It's all based on honesty. There's nothing linked to the game. You have to put it in yourself. So there's a chance you could bullshit it if you want to. But there's no leaderboard for all drivers. But what you could do is have that, and then have SCS or World of Truck supported companies, or even companies that they set up, like Trade Orcs, like the trailer I got on the back. You could set up a company for that, the SCS run, and possibly have someone in charge that, and you could apply to work for them. You know, they could be, the SCS companies could be the guys at the top of the tree that you want to go and work for. It will probably actually be a player run company. Yeah, you'll have all that, and eventually they'll bring into that. Maybe they'll bring in stuff like when they bring out the multiplayer stuff. Well, this is like possibly years in the future. I don't know, but bring in places like you could buy your own depot, and your company that you work for or that you own could run out of that depot that is based in a server. It's like the base building thing in puzzles like H1Z1 and now it's DayZ. You know, I know there's completely different games completely. So I should be driving, but I got a good train of thought going on. It's the first time for a long time I've been able to fucking talk for quite a while and not get distracted and lose my train of thought. Man, I've crashed my gear again. It's night time again. Fuck's sake. Come on, yep. And yeah, you can have your own depot sort of thing. You know, that's now I'm getting into the bits where that's the bits that I really want to see in the game, but that could be getting too much for like SCS ain't a small company, but they're small in terms of gaming companies. I mean, like comparing to game companies like just give me a burp there. Companies like EA and Ubisoft and all that. But it could possibly, a game like this, which is almost like of cult status, you could get a big company to come in and help fund it or invest in it, you know. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I want to see, and hopefully I've heard from other people that's the sort of thing they want to see as well. And if there is a lot of people asking for that sort of stuff on the forums, I know SCS is a company that does they do supply on the demands, if you know what I mean. You know, they will bring to fruition what you want to see. They'll if they can't, then they've tried their goddamn best. So definitely the contract thing that's on now is that seems like the start of something that's going to build into something that's a huge thing. And with American Truck Simulator coming out as well, you know, if they can do the same thing with that game as well, then fantastic. You can have European companies, you can have your American companies, possibly a link between the two. I don't know. So let's move your mouse. It's going to be hard to say. It's hard to say what they're doing in America. American Truck Simulator has been so under wraps, and there's no, like I say, no news about it at all. No more about a release date. Yeah, eventually we'll get some more information about it. So at the moment, the world of trucks is looking very, very good. And it's nice to see a company like SCS, who are actually listening to what everyone wants, basically, and then watching YouTube videos, reading blogs, listening to the people on Steam and on their own website, their own SCS blog. Bouncy. I must say, where's my automatic retarder? Yeah, not a lot of companies these days, not games companies actually, give you what you want. SCS definitely do. The thing with the multiplayer is, I was thinking, like, instead of spending all the money in building their own multiplayer platform from scratch, they have to at least consider taking on or investing in more in the current multiplayer system that there is, which I don't know if it's a small company that does it or if it's just like friends working out of a bedroom and stuff, but whatever it is, SCS have got to consider something, involve them in their future. I wouldn't be surprised if at the moment SCS are actually I wouldn't say secretly, but putting some money towards the running of them on that multiplayer service. Where's 3 hours? Oh, this was actually further than I thought it was going to be. Just trying again. It's not where I thought it was. Oh, it is where I thought it was. But that's... I just seemed further than what I thought it was. I don't bloody know what I'm talking about. Just drive on. I'll show you the speed change. Bollocks! Oh well. So yeah, something they've got to decide to do is either take on them guys. Well, yeah, you've got 3 options: either take on them guys, invest in them, and then actually certify them as SCS. Or identify them to do something for them, or they got to build the whole system from scratch, which is silly when the system is already there and it is pretty successful. Needs a few tweaks here and there, but a server that can hold 2,500 people and admins and have a self-sufficient system going on, run by the community. All the admins on multiplayer. They're players themselves. They're not. You're not the guys who make the mod. They are the community. So the setup for multiplayer is already there. Just SCS need to decide what they're going to do with what is already there. That'd be a shame if they build their own one from scratch, even if it is going to be good, because the system is already there. They're just going to scrap it. That's going to not be nice for the guys that have actually brought in quite a bit of money for SCS. Because a lot of people have bought the game just to go on multiplayer, play with their mates. Well, I wasn't one of them. I've had fucking Eurotrack for years, man. Way before multiplayer came out. Yeah, it'd be a big shame if they're just cast aside and not really recognised. At the moment, that's what I was looking for, recognise them. So SCS at the moment, as far as I know, don't recognise ETS2 multiplayer as a thing as such. So at the moment they're in that little paragraph they put on their website. Can you let me across? I'm going to cut you up, son, sorry. Yeah, on that little paragraph they did say about eventually multiplayer support. So is that... I still don't know whether to read that as they're going to put it into their own multiplayer thing, or they're going to incorporate the other one. Incorporate what there already is. It's going to be hard to say. Time will tell. What else have I got to say? I'm trying to remember everything I said in the video that I recorded that I never actually put out. It's hard. I should have fucking notes really. I should have watched it again. Next week I shall be off work all week, and I should be doing I should be getting on with some recording. I'm going to try and record as much as I can next week. I know next week I should be recording with the guy who's in charge. He's at the top somewhere of Red Vault or RBG, the guys who I now actually game with. I'm actually a part of now. Actually, properly are a part of with them guys. We all get on really well. They are a fantastic bunch of guys. There's loads of different personalities and they all work together, and they're serious and they're mature, but they know how to have a fucking good time, and I fucking love that. There's a bunch of guys that have been hard to find on the internet. Oh, definitely. Yeah, they're a fantastic bunch of guys. But should be recording with his name's AK. I'm not going to say what his actual name is because he keeps going on about his secret name, and I'm special for knowing his his name. So I'm not going to say AK just in case for that reason. So yeah, his name's AK or Red Vault AK. I'll just call him AK. He'll call me Benny Boo because that's my little nickname for him. That's my nickname. That's his nickname for me. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, we're going to try and record some Minecraft videos. We haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet. He was talking about it's going to be a series thing. We're going to do not just one video, it's going to be a few videos, but what we do in it is going to be discussed in the next couple of days. And as you guys know, Minecraft videos was... I'm not... Come on down, pull down, pull down, pull down. 17 trailer. Yeah, Minecraft videos wasn't at the top of my list to do, but it was something I wanted to do. Not because everyone else is doing it, it's because Minecraft is a game that I do enjoy, but I feel that Minecraft is definitely a game that was played far better when it's with people, when it's with other people, you work together. It's a game where you can feel lonely, like Eurotruck. So we're going to do some videos. I don't know what we're going to do, like I say. Possibly do some like adventure maps, or I'm not sure. you guys will find out eventually. But yeah, it should be good. Me and AK are going really well. We constantly talk. We're fucking always fucking crackers with jokes, and like I said, we can be serious, can be mature when we want to be. Not very often, but we can be. So we'll look out for that. I've also been playing a lot of GTA with. There's 3 main guys that I've identified in RPG, and that's AK. There's Deco, who's fucking well laid back. He's such a laid back guy. It's amazing. He's almost vertical, horizontal. Sorry. Such a thick shit. And then you got Top Gun. Well, he's just a fucking nut job anyway. He's just constantly whistling and singing and yeah, strange everywhere. But I get on with all of them. They're all fantastic guys. Yeah, I've been playing GTA. I've got GTA on a PC. We play that together. We're doing the heist, so I might get some recording of that. I might do like an edited video, like I used to do with what I have done in the past with Joffy and that. Might be able to get some crackers out of that. I also want to eventually do some recording with I met a young German fellow on ETS who watched one of my videos, and we've sort of become friends ever since that. He's got broken English, but we do communicate, and he is a fantastic player at Rocket League, and me and him have been playing quite a bit recently. I've been playing shit, he's been playing fucking fantastic. He has been getting quite stressed at me recently, but that's just the game. I have problems where I'm fucking brilliant at one game, and the next game I've scored like 3 own goals, and it's fucking crazy. But yeah, I might do some recording with him eventually. His name's Noah, by the way. Did I say Noah? I knew him as Joebro for a while, because that was his name on Steam. It was Joebro. It was I Am Legend Joebro, and I thought his name was Joe or something, but apparently it's Noah. I think now he's changed his name to Razor Shark or something. Fucking no. Yeah. Actually, I'll do some recording with him. Hopefully, I'll play well. I might not post shit games. I might just post some good games. I might do whatever other fucking YouTuber does and just post some good shit. Live streaming. My internet is been upgraded. It's now fantastic. Speed for I can get 1080p 1080p live streaming, and it won't affect anybody else in the house. So fucking fantastic. Another issue is fucking traffic light goes. Oh, that's too high here, but we'll go with that. Was the fucking software. I use Mirrorless Action for recording gameplay. I'm using it right now. I'm actually now trying to use it for audio recording as well, to stop the clicking I've noticed in previous videos. Because I've tested the recording on this and there isn't clicking, so I'm hopefully going with that. Yeah, record the video as well. And I tried live streaming for it the other day. I tried live streaming some GTA and some Euro Truck, and I just record that live streams for about 18 seconds and then just dies off. The program just shuts down and cuts the record, cuts the live stream, and that's it. Can't get it back. When I try going back into the software, actually tells me to reinstall it. I'm like, no, because you've just updated, and no, I don't want to do that. So at the moment I'm on the hunt for some new software. I'm going to work with AK and Deco from RPG, because they've actually got some software that's called OBS, some free software that they use, and it's pretty fucking good shit. So I've watched some of their streams, so I'll hopefully give that a go and see how that goes. Oh, no wonder why it's taking so long, because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Crunching gears. Yeah, that was a bit of gearing apart from the crunches. Yeah, eventually live stream will be a thing. I've got the fucking internet. Oh, and the upload to YouTube. Fuck me. Yeah, used to take fucking all night. Used to take nearly, for like my hour-long videos, it would take nearly nearly 6 hours. But I tested on my longest video that I've got, which is over an hour. That takes 40 minutes. It's fucking fantastic! Right, back to right. Stop the window. Sorry for noise. Fuck that. That's better. Press the old T and see what comes out with synchronizing your progress with world trucks. Right, so that is actually a fair, I think that's actually a fairly big chunk of experience for doing that. Considering I'm level 40 on here. So, yeah, that's quite, I think that's quite big. Maybe quite big. So, World of Trucks, so that's the only thing I can see on here that is actually from World of Trucks. Time taken 46 minutes. So, that's a, yeah, so that's a current, that's actually a real time, 46 minutes. So, World of Trucks, so well, completed 1. So, let's continue. Do I get anything else? So, I don't get anything else. So now I'm back in the actual game. So now I can go and have any of these changed? No. So if I go back in there, I need to find another contract, so it'll take me to another thing. So at the moment, it's still like a very base thing. Come out of that. Let's go back into my truck. And listen to the engine stop. I love that noise for some reason. Yes, at the moment it's a. So I just want to see how loud the chickens was. Put the wheel straight. No, hold on. I want just. Damn, that's what I want. Try and get a thumbnail out of it. I thought I forget. I'm always meant to do a thumbnail in the game and totally forget. Fuck me, I'm recording 55 minutes. I'm meant to do like a half an hour video. Oh well. I'm on one today. I'm just ranting on. Yeah. So at the moment, the contract thing is a very base game. Can I? That's not gonna let me do it. If I was gonna scroll over to the next page and see if there's any more extras I can see for the 1.22 update, but I'll cancel the recording, so I won't do that. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description below to have a look at the blog. See what's actually in this update. It's definitely worth downloading it. You might not be able to get on a multiplayer with it. Multiplayer doesn't tend to support the betas, but the full game normally isn't too far behind. The full public update, isn't normally far behind beta anyway. It's only like a couple of months, so but you can always update it and then go back down to your normal game anyway. Definitely worth trying out. Let me know how you guys get on with it. I've opened up more of a communication with a mods website. I've got to know the guy. I think he's a Polish guy. Got to know him a bit more. So I do contact with him a bit, and I think he does have some contact with SCS. So going the longer round of it, some of the things you guys could tell me, I could somehow get them to SCS. You guys could message SCS yourselves and email them and keep feedback going to them. That's probably actually a better option anyway, because the more feedback SCS get, the more likely they are to bring something out or improve something, because they are that sort of company. As I've said before, if they see that people want something, they'll do their best to get it in there. If they can't do it, they'll apologise and they say they've done their best, which, like I say, you don't normally get these days. And if they want to bring out another DS and they want to charge you for it, they don't aren't very expensive, and at the end of the day, the guys at SCS have got to get paid and feed their family, so that's not a bad shout. I think that's about it. Definitely give 1.22 a go. Let me know how you guys get on. You know, keep the feedback going to SCS, and that's about it, really. So, oh, the camera's changed. So, from me and from the chickens who are somewhere over there, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.